Good morning. Good morning to the West Coast and good afternoon to the East Coast. How are you? Jenenne Macklin here, transformational speaker, wealth guide and catalyst. And I've been on here now, I guess, 3 weeks, sharing information, insights, possibilities as we go through an incredible transformational period on the planet that has everyone in all kind of different ways. Upset, concern, worry, cool, fine, despair, disappointment. I'm sure our emotions run the gamut. But I wanted to hop on today, I'm a little later than usual, to really kind of talk to you a little bit about how are you managing change? How are you managing yourself? And for many, how are you managing your family and your children? But any way it goes, a male or a female, somebody's in the head of a household. And you are the one who has the power to really, kind of orchestrate what either will or will not be happening in your household. So you're the one that gets to manage and navigate really how your family, how your children, how you are feeling. So how well are you managing change? How well are you managing the energy of change in your home? Because I'm going up a hill. We're just getting started in this process. Lisa, I'm on the California side, so you guys on the East Coast, tell me if it's different for you, but I love Como. Oh my God, he is not playing. And on this side, I love Newsom. He's not playing. So Chicago is having to manage, not Chicago, New York is having to manage their numbers. But how do you manage change? Because you can think of yourself as you're the center point. You're the one that's going to keep your family together, centered, making choices and decisions that's going to be best for them. So if you fall like this, then the family goes like that. And when you go like this, the family goes like that. Or if you go like this, oh my God, the family goes like that too. And I say man or woman, it could be single fathers. I'm not going to forget you. Probably quite a few single mothers, divorcees, whoever. You are that person. You are that rock in the family. How are you going to manage the change and maintain some level and semblance of calm in your home? Because see, as much as you may think, oh, it's out there, it's what people are saying out there, it's not. It's what we say and do in our homes that will set the tone for the energy in our homes. So what I want you to notice is, start noticing the energy in your home when you wake up in the morning. Are you waking up the same way you used to? Getting up at the same time, like you were getting kids up for school, getting them ready to do their work and do school materials if you have that, or do their reading? How much are you able to keep them close to the schedule they had? So in chaos, it's not about us, oh, let's just do whatever we want to and get when we want to, whatever. In chaos, it's about setting some boundaries, some guidelines for the family to work in, okay? I'm not at home. My son drew up his schedule for the week. And I had drew up one the week before, which he kind of paid attention to, but not really. But then when he decided, good morning, that he wanted to do his own, he drew his own schedule. So the top of his schedule says 8:30 to 4, school. So he already knows he's in school. No matter where he is in the house, he's in school. Fortunately or unfortunately for me, he's decided the living room is his school. And then he has the rest of his schedule where he does his practice for his piano, where he does a break, then where he has his homework, and it goes on until he goes to bed at 11 o'clock. So please, 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 create some schedule for your kids and your family. Don't let this be a free-for-all. Go to bed when we want. They can wake up when they want. Don't do that to yourself. My son still goes to bed at 8, or 7 like he used to for school. He set his time to get up between 7:30 and 8. Their school starts at 8:30. But from 8:30 to 4, he's in class, he's working on papers, he's on a call with his teachers. So please, keep them in a structure because we have another month to go. Now, for many of us, school will go that last month of May, which will be weird for kids to go back to school for 3 weeks, and then they'll be back out again. So it keeps them in the rhythm. If you have kids at home sitting, looking at TV all day long, then how do you ever get them back in the swing of school? Kids don't have time to be losing credits because of this stuff. Those students need whatever credits they can get from school. So if you can give them work to do, if you didn't get anything from school before they came home, look at what they were working on, see if you can find something online to give them to do. But please, do not have your kids at home just doing nothing or playing. So my son's schedule goes all the way to 11 o'clock, so it includes what he's doing in the evening. Now on Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday, that's open. But Monday through Friday, even if he had no work, I'd still keep him on a schedule and that routine. So they keep doing that until the last day of school. So if you want to manage change and chaos, have some kind of schedule. Let the house quiet down, let everybody go to bed, let everything settle. I get up first. I pray, I meditate first, set the tone for the house, and then after that, my son gets up. So when he gets up, I've already set the stage for what we're going to do and how it's going to go. Now for you, okay, I get it. It's not easy. You'd have to be a really flexible person, a person who's really anchored in their faith and their beliefs and knowingness, not even belief, to navigate what the heck the government is doing these days. This is the craziest I've seen. Clearly, we're still scrambling. Clearly, we're 2 to 3 weeks behind the graph. Easily 2 or 3 weeks behind. So, you know, the president's like, oh, well, we're going to open up for Easter. I hope he knew that we all knew by then that was not an option. We can't open up anything. We haven't even caught up to the virus itself. So we can expect our numbers to go up here in California. People haven't even gotten tested here yet. So the numbers are going to go up. We can expect that and anticipate that. Then after he said that, the next day it was, oh no, we're going to stay locked down till the 30th. Well, we could have told you that. We're always kind of understanding this probably better than he is. He knows what the heck is going on. So now that means we have a whole another month. I guess I should say another month that we will be home. If you have backyards, please access them. Please give those kids time outside. They have playtime. They have PE just like they would at school. Let them set up tables and chairs and outside and do their work outside. I actually went outside yesterday since my son is taking over the living room. And I thought, why are you sitting in the office in your house? Well, it's what I've always done. Well, this isn't about doing what you've always done. This is about learning how to do new things. So I thought, shoot, I got a card table. It's all locked up in the garage. I got chairs. Why don't I just take myself outside? Oh my God, it was beautiful. The sky was clear. The clouds were beautiful. And I just went outside and did my work. And he was inside. That way we give each other space. Now that works for us, it's 2 of us. Those of you who have 4 and 5 kids, you can consider how to do the same thing so that they have their time. Your older kids have time and you can separate them and they're not on video games all day long. So now we're locked down till April 30th. Well, we knew that was coming. So that leaves another 30 days to navigate all these people at home and in your house and to make choices. So I went outside. I was happy to be outside. I was easily outside on the West Coast until like 5 o'clock in the evening. So look at different ways you can do things. Stop trying to do things the same way. Stop getting upset if what you did before doesn't work now. It's different. We're being called to consider new things, new way of doing things, and then adopting those that work. How do you deal with chaos and change? For me, I anchor myself to what I know doesn't change. Okay? So I just figured I'd pause for a minute. So what do you know doesn't change? I know that the sky doesn't change. I know that the grass doesn't change. I know that the earth spinning doesn't change. I know that there's a power and a presence that keeps beating my heart, even because I ain't paying no attention to it. Did you pay attention to your heart today? Did you tell it to beat? So someone is beating my heart for me, and I'm so grateful for that every moment. I know that someone's breathing my breath, because unless I make a conscious choice to breathe my breath, it wouldn't be happening. So that's what I know. I know that beyond a shadow of a doubt, that there is something bigger than me that keeps Earth spinning, that keeps the law of gravity still operating. Nobody's falling off this planet. And so I anchor myself in that, which is primarily why I walk most of the time for my exercise. I was at the Rose Bowl before, because I want to be out in nature. I want the trees to remind me there's something bigger and stronger, that there are roots that go down deeper within me that are connected to something greater in me and outside of me. So I guess what I'm saying is, dealing with change has to do with how you think, what you say to yourself, and how you feel. So for a moment throughout this day, notice what you say to yourself. Will you put it down below? Notice what you're thinking. Notice if you're in worry. Notice if you're in fear. And notice what you're saying in response to that. I always talk to people about the oh my God, because that's just like crazy making. Oh my God, what am I going to do? Oh my God, what's going to happen? Oh my God, am I going to have a job? It doesn't get us anywhere to say, oh my God. The issue really becomes more a matter of, how am I going to shift and change to deal with what's in front of me? What resources do I already have within me that I can access that I might be able to use? The world is always changing. The weather changes 3 or 4 times during the day. We only get nervous if it seems like the change is impacting us personally or impacting our lives. And this is impacting all of us personally. You're not alone. And it is impacting our lives just on different levels, whether you work a 9 to 5, whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you're a small business owner, or whether you're a business owner. All of us are impacted to different degrees in different ways. So how do you keep yourself centered to stay strong? I put all my faith in something that's bigger than me. What is it that you do? That's where I put everything. I put all of my concerns and worry, leave those at the secret place of the Most High. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. I leave them there. I'm not concerned about dying. I'm not concerned about getting coronavirus. I'm not concerned about any of that. I focus on what I do want, and what I do want is to continue to be healthy, to continue to make the highest choices I can for myself and my son, to continue to make the highest choices I can for this planet and think about other people and what would benefit them as well. What scriptures do I have? What books do I have? What motivational sayings do I have? What motivational audios do I have that I can listen to that keeps this connected to this, my heart, so that I can stay patient and pleasant as I move through this world? So what can you anchor yourself in? What do you anchor yourself in that you know will support you, will sustain you, will keep you feeling safe, so that you can stand in your faith way more than you may stand in fear? What other things can you do? Take your children for a walk. Look at the trees, feel the trees. Notice that in spite of everything, even when the winds blow hard on trees, all they do is do this, right? They just bend with the wind. And then when the wind goes up, they come back. And then if it goes the other way, they just bend. But they don't break. And you and I have that power as well. And we want to instill that power in our children. This won't be the last time something like this happens. Our kids are living through it with us. 30, 40 years from now, something like this could happen again. So teach those things to them now about how do you stand in this face of change? How do you stand strong? How do you keep yourself anchored? And then moms and dads, throw your arms around your children and your family. I know you're not used to them being home. I know they're probably driving you crazy. I know they're used to running up and down and playing at PE and playing at recess. Let them go outside and play for that 30 minutes. Try and replicate a school schedule in your home, so that they do what they do. Give them breakfast in the morning, have them do some work, give them some lunch, let them go out and play, then give them some more stuff to do, and then let them go out for recess. Try and duplicate that school schedule, because that's what they're used to, and keep them on that schedule, and it'll help you. Manage your change, manage change and chaos, but reminding yourself of what it is that you can count on, what it is that you depend on. And what is that? How do you strengthen that? If you're a Christian, then are you reading the Bible and trusting the word? Are you taking a word from one particular passage, like I take the Lord as my shepherd, I shall not want, and just live with it? If you're Buddhist, if you're spiritual, are you meditating? I do my meditations. I do my morning meditations, walking meditations, sitting in silence. What are you doing if you're a spiritual person? So whatever those practices are, this is the time you want to do them and anchor those for your life and your family. There's nothing that stops you from getting up every morning in the quiet of your home and standing in the middle of your home and saying out a prayer out to your whole entire family right there that you live with, to your whole entire extended family that's maybe not close to you, and then to your I want to say galaxy family, because we all came here from the same place, just at different times. So all of us are connected. So send a prayer out to everybody in the universe, because we're all still connected. There's only one power that created all of us. There's only one power that's breathing our breath, no matter how you define it. So that's what I came on here with you right quick. I'm gonna run into the bank. I've got my mask and my gloves because we're touching things. We have to be mindful about touching, okay? Anyway, take good care. Hashtag replay when you come on afterwards. Let me know where you are. Let me know what your concerns are. I'd love to support you. I'm going to do an inspirational message on April 12th at 9 a.m. I'll put the ad here if you want to join me. We'll do a release ceremony so we can release some of these fears, and a circle of light and a healing ceremony, and then send you on your way. So until then, take good care. Talk to you later. Bye for now.